Okay, so let's go back, give a little more attention to the wheels again. I'm going to go with a slightly heavier solution. And put the model down, just rotate the wheels. Now, a lot of people use like pastels and dusts and powders and things like that. Like my boy Al, Monster Railroad, he uses a lot of pastels and dusts and weathering powders, whatever you want to call them, down in these areas. I prefer to do most of it with paint. Air tanks down here, a lot of moisture gets in the lines and you get loose connections and things rust. These are brake cylinders moving back and forth all the time and spitting out water. They might get some rust in them, so throw a little bit of rust on that. And it just tones them down a little bit too. Let's see there. Yeah, I think that's about it. There is another trick to weathering is also knowing when to stop. You can keep going and going and going, and you might end up with something that looks a bit like a mess. And something I hadn't considered was maybe just a little bit on the top in a few spots. Again, very diluted, so it's just going to be the hint of rust in a few spots. Okay, that's about it for the rusting. Now I'm going to do one last final fine dusting over the whole model to tone down a little bit of this. I'm not terribly happy with the intensity here. I wanted a bit of rust here to show that that was a worn out area, but that's not quite the effect I was looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and tone that down a little bit, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. Alright, well, we're all finished, and we went from this model, all the nice shiny details, you can just see the light reflecting off it. We went from that to this. Actually, this light is pretty intense. It's still reflecting off a little, but trust me, it looks a lot better. There's your difference. Well, there you go. That's it for now. Just shows you how easy it is to put a little age on a boxcar. Make it look a little more realistic so it didn't just roll right out of the paint shop. There's one more quick look just to give you that comparison again of the finished product versus the straight out of the box look.